Hi, this is Siobhan King from MetaTaxis, which is a UK-based information management consultancy. Today I want to talk to you about retention labels and policies in the Microsoft Compliance Center. People do use the terms labels and policies fairly interchangeably, but there are important differences you need to understand when using these. Retention labels and policies have different functions. I'll take you through these in this short video showing what each of these does. Retention labels determine what retention settings you want to apply to content. If we take a look at a label in the Compliance Center, you can see this is where you specify the retention period, the triggers, whether the records are unalterable, who the reviewers are if you're using them, and the final disposal action. This is distinct from the retention policy, which contains information about where you want to apply the label. This retention policy determines the workload, or what services the retention is to be applied to. You can apply across the board or specify chosen sites or the users here. Retention labels and policies work together to deploy retention rules. Retention labels are published to locations via the retention policies. This applies retention to content such as Word, Excel, PowerPoint files. Labels remain inactive until they are published, so you cannot have an active label without a policy. Policies are applied to sites or users at a high level. This means you can publish a policy to a site or user without using a label. This may be useful for lifecycle management or where you have a site which has the same retention for all content. You can associate multiple labels to one policy, and you can use the same label across many policies if you want. You can also apply the same policy across many sites or users, and you can apply more than one policy in each instance. There's a lot of versatility here, but you need to think fairly carefully about your design. But what if you're lucky enough to have an E5 license and you want to auto-apply labels? There is a different relationship between labels and policies because auto-apply uses search conditions. Search conditions are often unique to each use case, which means it's not possible to associate multiple labels to more than one policy. Here, for example, we've set up a search for a project team to identify content types that are marked as closed using a site column in SharePoint. Because of this search, we can't associate another label related to, say, HR or finance. By necessity, the relationship between labels and auto-applied policies is one-to-one, but you can still use the same auto-applied policy more than once, and you can apply more than one auto-applied policy to the same location. In fact, you might have to. So hopefully that helps clarify the relationship between labels and policies. If you like this video, please hit subscribe for more information on Compliance Center management. You can visit our website or drop us an email or even use the comments box below. Thanks everyone.